Hi, I am back. I'm Shanti Bradley, and I'm here to perform my informative speech. Here's the introduction. Who amongst us had a favorite TV show as a kid? If you're like me, you had a few shows as a youngster that you couldn't get enough of. But what if I told you that some of your favorite childhood shows weren't as harmless as you thought? SpongeBob SquarePants is a good cartoon because SpongeBob is always getting into mischief, Squidward is a bully, and the Bikini Bottom is an awesome place to stay in or to live in. The adventures of a talking sea sponge who works at a fast food restaurant, goes to a boarding school, and lives underwater in a pineapple. SpongeBob SquarePants was the first Nickelodeon cartoon to reach the 200 episode mark. SpongeBob is always getting into mischief. SpongeBob was taken to jail in episode No Free Rides because he obtained a driver's license before he turned 16. He ripped Patrick's license because he was envious of the boat Patrick was driving, which he was jealous. SpongeBob and Patrick kidnapped everyone in the Bikini Bottom because they thought that everyone was aliens. Finally, when SpongeBob infected everyone with the fungus, he discovered a contagious sea fungus on his house floor and proceeded to go around touching everyone and infecting them. Squidward is a bully. Squidward gets angry with SpongeBob's humorous and innocent pranks on people at the Krusty Krabs and Fools in April. It retaliates by conducting an extremely nasty and devastating joke on SpongeBob. When SpongeBob emerges from the trash, Squidward laughs at him, causing SpongeBob to run out of the restaurant, sobbing historically. And the Bikini Bottomites, which are the little fishes, his friends, but not really his friends. Squidward and the Krusty Krab customers harass SpongeBob horribly for receiving a kiss on his forehead from his grandmother episode Grandma's Kisses. They've been spying on SpongeBob with his granny from her window as it is revealed at the end of the episode. Bikini Bottom is a great place to stay in, live in, my apologies. The main setting of the SpongeBob SquarePants series is the Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob and his friends dwell in the undersea city-state. There are a few restaurants in the Bikini Bottom, but these are the two most popular. The Krusty Krab, which is the most famous diner, like in the Bikini, like the most famous diner in SpongeBob SquarePants. In the Chum Bucket, which is owned by Plankton. If you know Plankton in the show SpongeBob, he's evil. He only received one customer, which is Nat. But Karen paid him to do it to cheer him up and stop him from whining about how he didn't have any customers. There are many fascinating spots to visit in the Bikini Bottom, like the Jellyfield. If you notice, at the Jellyfield, that was one of SpongeBob's favorite places. He loved it there. Sandy is very strong and smart. If you notice, Sandy lives in like a glass little thing, like a glass thing. Sandy is one of the most strongest and smartest characters in SpongeBob, in my eyes. Cartoons like SpongeBob SquarePants are good because SpongeBob is always getting into mischief, as I stated in the thesis, and Squidward is a bully. Most importantly, the Bikini Bottom is a great and awesome place to stay. Character driven. Cartoon about an optimistic sea sponge who works at a fast food restaurant and lives inside an underwater pineapple. If you know SpongeBob lives in an underwater pineapple. Right by Squidward that lives in a weird statue, and then Patrick the star who lives under a rock. SpongeBob is incredibly optimistic and earnest sea sponge who never gives up despite his bad luck. If you know in the show, SpongeBob always says, "I'm ready, I am ready." But yes, SpongeBob SquarePants is a great cartoon, and I recommend anyone to watch it if you haven't. And my name is Kashanti Bradley. This is my Fundamentals of Speech class, and this is the end of my informative speech. Thank you so much. Bye.